And that is how this party was formed. We formed it, but also with difficulties, because somebody from Meru had blocked the name ODM. So when we went to register ODM as a party, we found that the name was not available. But then, fortunately, we changed the name slightly to ODM Kenya. And I don't want to go into history how that ODM Kenya also disappeared from our hands. Those who know the Manzo and Kalonzo angle will say themselves. But then the Orange Democratic Movement was formed. And one of the cardinal principles was still devolution and parliamentary system of government. But as we now continue to negotiate, because we were still in government, though our people had been sacked from the government, we negotiated and went for devolution, but the other party took the presidential system, which was in the Kilifi draft. That was negotiation. That is the spirit of negotiation, give and take, which ODM should continue with. We are going to continue with that principle of give and take and negotiation. We are not going to be stiff, and I want to tell my daughter here, Winnie, that we are not going to expel people. We are not going to be a party of expelling people. We are going to be a party of including people and asking them to come in. But we are also going to maintain democratic principles, because we are a democratic party. A democratic party has structures. And when you are a leader and a policy maker in any of the structures, then you must go by the cardinal principles of democracy. One of the cardinal principles of democracy is that the minority will have their say and the majority will have their way. That is how democracy works. Democracy does not mean chaos. And you cannot be a party leader. You preside over a meeting of NEC or of any of the organs, and then when you come out there, because you did not like what the majority passed, you start attacking it and saying completely opposite of what the party has passed it through its established organ. And if you do that, then you don't deserve to be in that position. You are not expelled from the party, but you cannot continue serving in a position which you are not fit to serve in, because you are opposing exactly things which are against your own ideas, but which were passed by the majority of your colleagues. If you are strong enough, you should convince your colleagues so that you have majority in those committees. If you don't convince them, the Shauri Yako. You cannot now go and seek sympathy that I'm being mistreated because of my tribe. We all come from a tribe, all of us. But the first tag of ODM is that ODM is a national party. ODM is not a tribal party, and we cannot expel anybody from any position because of his tribe. Your tribe now becomes your hiding point, where, because you know what you have done, but you don't tell them the truth. You just tell them, Mimi ni Jaluo, I'm being expelled because I'm a Jaluo. But you cannot. Our party cannot do anything like that. because we have all tribes represented here in our party. In this hall, is there any tribe which is left out of this hall? I've heard all of them are represented here. So our party continues with that principle, and I, as your leader, I will not encourage indiscipline in the party, because democracy does not mean chaos. Democracy does not mean